What's up, sports fans? It's your man D here again, speaking my sports talk. Hey, we got some good stuff coming up this week, and I want to thank everybody for the support coming out last week. You guys are starting to get the thirst for this competition, the bragging rights, the masterminds. Okay, I'm going to give a special shout out today, and we're going to talk about the three new topics we have coming up. Okay, so for the love of sports, let's talk about it. All right, so first things first, let's give a big shout out to JB. Sweet, sweet. All three topics. JB was the mastermind for all three topics. Good job, JB. Listen, guys, we can't let JB have everything. You know, it's a real prize coming for the champion. The champion will be awarded in July. And the way you become champion is by racking up these mastermind awards. Now, JB is already 5 up on you guys. 5. It's 2 weeks. We've had 2 weeks so far. 6 titles. And JB has 5. So, good job, JB. JB the man right quick. As the competition stiffens, it's going to be a lot harder to get those titles. So, you guys got a lot of catching up to do. But hey, guys, 3 titles a week. We got plenty of weeks left until we award, the champion in July. So, let's get it on. Again, congratulations, JB. Sweep last week. Good deal, my man. All right, so on to the exciting topics. Well, at least I think everything's exciting, but whatever. So the Lakers, Lonzo Ball on the trading block. Lonzo Ball potentially for Bradley Beal. Now, this is, of course, being talked about. Nothing set in stone. I just read this in a couple of places. I want to know what you guys think about this. What stance are we going to take on this? Is it a good trade for the Lakers for them to go ahead and let Ball go and bring Beal in there? I mean, Bradley Beal's a proven player. Between Bradley Beal and John Wall, I would say that Bradley Beal's a little more consistent. Probably a bit more consistent than John Wall. Um, he's an effective shooter. He can drive the lane. He can handle the ball. Bradley Beal's a good trade. But thinking of Alonzo Ball, his potential. See, a lot of people are down on Alonzo Ball, but we have to remember, Alonzo Ball is a point guard that came into the league to be a point guard for a team, but ended up having to play under LeBron James. LeBron James is a forward that desires to be a point guard. And so when he gets on the team, he requires to take that ball up the court and hold it for at least 10 seconds before he passes it. So it doesn't really give Ball a time to develop and get into that point guard mode. Alonzo Ball has extremely great court vision. His court vision is second to none. And LeBron James just you know? So I don't think that LeBron and playing under LeBron in that system really gave Lonzo Ball the opportunity to develop the way he should have. Also, a concern with Lonzo Ball, he's injury prone. And you guys know how it goes with these injury prone players. I mean, you have all the talent in the world, be as special as you want to be, but man, if you can't stay on the court, what does it matter? I mean, look at KD. He's the best player in the world. Right now, he's ineffective. He's ineffective. He's the best player in the world sitting on the bench because injuries will kill a legacy. Injuries will kill what you are capable of doing. You'll never be able to do it on the court. And with these young players like that, look at a Greg Oden or Grant Hill or Chris Webber was, Penny but injuries, plagued by injuries. So, in a sense, is it good to go ahead and get rid of Ball? It might be a risk. I'm a New York Knicks fan. And so it was a lot of Knicks upset when, they decided to get rid of Kristaps. But I wasn't really too upset because it freed up a lot of salary cap. Tongue tied there. But it freed up a lot of salary cap for the Knicks. But also, Kristaps is a 7-footer that had an injury like that. It's never been good for a 7. So I wasn't that upset about that trade. And maybe some Laker fans are on that, But what do you guys think? When we talk about this next week, and I'll get into that more, I want to know what you guys think. Is it a good trade for the Lakers? Is it not a good trade? So that's our first topic for next week. Our second topic is, will KD return? Are the Warriors doing this as a mental? They know that KD's not going to return, but mentally to disrupt Toronto, to say, oh man, we got to do this. So, put them on edge. KD's going to be back. What do we, you know what I mean? Or is he really coming back? Is he in lieu of coming back and possibly saving the day? A lot of fans, KD fans, and I guess Golden State Warriors haters believe that they're done after the first game. Yeah, they need KD. They're going to lose. But guys, let's keep everything in perspective. It was game 1. Toronto has home court advantage. And if they lose game 1, they're in big, big, big trouble. So we should have expected, unless they're just going to lay down, we should have expected Toronto to win that game. So let's not get so excited because that doesn't mean the series is over. This is game 1. Let's see how the Warriors respond in game 2. And let's remember, Toronto was at home. Can they repeat that effort in Golden State? And if Golden State steals here and runs the table in their house, then we're talking about Toronto coming back to a 3-1 deficit. Let's not act like it couldn't happen. Because all of those shots Klay Thompson was missing in Toronto, Klay might be making those things in Golden State, guys. All of those shots that a lot of those guys were missing. Those wide open threes that Draymond Green were missing in Toronto. Oh, he makes those shots in Golden State, guys. So let's not get overzealous about this first win. But to stay on topic, will KD return? Because we haven't gotten anything definite from the Warriors. Nothing. We don't really even know still what his injury is. All we hear is a calf sprain. But nothing. They gave us no official report about what the MRI says. They keep saying KD's expected to do this. We're looking at him. He's expected to practice, whatever. Maybe he'll be back for the finals. Now he's not going to be back for game 2. What's going on? Will KD return? Will KD not return? That's what we're going to talk about also next week. So, hey, guys, let's get ready. I need some masterminds. Dig deep, pull in some facts here. Okay? That's going to be a tricky topic there. Our team is having a tough time coming up with those facts for will KD return. This is going to be a good one, guys. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Okay, third, final topic. This one is not much to talk about right now because for all of you boxing fans out there, I know you're going to be with me. I already got my subscription to the Zone. I'm going to be on there tonight watching AJ and Ruiz get it in. We could, we'll discuss some of the other fights. I really like Katie Taylor. That lady is a beast, man. I think she's supposed to be on this card tonight. There's some other good fights on this card. But the big fight and what we're going to be talking about next week is AJ versus Ruiz. The results of that fight and what exactly does it mean, okay? Now, I'm expecting AJ to win this fight. And probably by knockout. And if AJ wins, then the question is going to be, well, the way Wilder knocked Brazil out versus the way AJ knocks Ruiz out. And they're saying Ruiz is tough. It took AJ 7 rounds to knock Brazil out. They're going to compare that to so we're going to discuss what is the meaning. Does this fight mean a lot for AJ, or does it not mean anything? And of course, we're going to have to see how this fight plays out before we can even determine that. We're going to have to see what type of whipping AJ puts on this guy, if he even puts a bad whipping on him, or if he knocks him out clean. We're going to have to see a lot of things before we discuss that. But that is our next topic. So next week, guys, get those brains going. You know, get everything working. Listen, remember, guys, comments. Utilize your whole 150 words. Please do that for your own benefit. You guys are letting JB run away with everything, and I don't mind. Listen, it's easy for us to pick a champion. It's easy for us to pick a champion. And if y'all gonna let JB decide everything, hey man, come on, give JB some competition out here. JB, you the man. 5. See if you can knock down another one, make it 6. You know, you like JB is like the Michael Jordan of the Speak Your Mind Sports Talk Mastermind competition right now. You know, JB shutting it down. All right, but seriously, guys, 150 words, utilize them. Put in a comment, send us an email. Audio recordings, guys. You guys can email us these audio recordings, and then you will be heard. Whether you win or lose, audio recordings will be heard, okay? But it has to be 30 seconds or less, or it's disqualified. Like, I won't use it because I can't have 2 and 3 minutes to talk when we get, you know, 50 and 60 people. A lot of people going to get in this competition, especially when we start handing out tangible prizes. You know, people going to know that you can win things. And then as this competition and this channel grows, these prizes are going to be quite significant. I mean, like, we envision giving away trips even. I mean, you know, maybe gifts and prizes up to $1,000. But, of course, the channel has to grow to that. $2,000, $3,000 prizes. Who knows? As we grow, so will those prizes. So you guys keep dropping those comments. You know, down the line, we're going to honor old champions. JB is already, he might be a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. But you got to get championships, guys. Just like in anything else, championships. You know, it's good to win a division title or a conference title. That's all good. Championships is what matters. So, JB, don't get overzealous, because you still got to be champion. And we got a lot of weeks to go. And I think that Velez, he knows his sports, YC, Barker, I think those guys going to have something to say about that, JB. Hey, you guys keep up the support. I love you guys. Thanks for coming in, checking us out. Y'all keep those comments coming. Let's build to a champion. Let's get some more masterminds. Somebody take JB off of that mountain, you know. And all of these topics, these exciting topics we have, for the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.